Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dragonaut and this is Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. It's been some time since we had a 40k Let's Play in the, on the channel, I suppose, so let's get on with it. Right. I have not touched this game since its release. I have not played the beta. I have no idea what it's... Well, I do have an idea what it's like since I did play the first one. I have not finished the first one, though. I've played a little bit of it, and I wasn't particularly great at the game, so bear that in mind as we head in. I've mucked around with the options a little bit off camera, so we can just head into the campaign right away. Now, like I said, I did play the first one, but not that much, and yeah, let's not expect oh dear. Not expect any miracles here. I will play on medium difficulty. Yeah. And I don't think I'm ever gonna go to hard, simply because it's just provided, like, what does it do? Fast prepare, no. Macro and lance enemy damage plus 10%, so it buffs the enemies up a little bit. This is like a fair playing field. Okay. Mission type. Disable emergency gauge. That's interesting. I have no idea what any of this is, mission type wise, but okay. So, we can play as the Necrons, we can play as the Tyranids, we can play as the Imperium, or we can do the Prologue. Well, let's do the Prologue first, and then, well, I suppose we'll play as the Imperium. But we'll make that decision after the Prologue.
Gnawing at the eternal glories of the Imperium, at the very soul of mankind itself.
Yes.
And for every one of those 10,000 years,
Actually, a little bit over 10,000 years.
the world of Cadia has held the gate closed.
Ah, yes, Cadia.
Bastion, granted strength by flesh and bone, and seeded
Rest in peace.
faith in the Emperor's holy light. But as the darkness grew ever deeper, and the blaze of the Astronomicon guttered like a wind-blown candle,
It's a very good narration. I don't want to go on about a rant about Cadia, but
eye of terror pulsed, its baleful energy spilling anew across the stars.
yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Let me guess, it's gonna get closer and closer to me as I inch further and further away from the screen. Just don't be a jump scare, you know. Oh, that is horrifying.
With a shriek that echoed through nightmares from Medusa to Ultramar, the Black Fleet slipped its moorings. An endless tide of heretics, traitors, demons, and madmen, whose desperate fealty was given over to a single damned soul.
Failbadon.
Despoiler,
Yes.
inheritor of the arch-traitor Horus's reviled legacy. The 13th Black Crusade, herald to a fresh age of nightmare.
Don't worry, it's gonna fail just like the other 12.
Cadia would be the first to feel its wrath.
Yeah. So there is gonna be a little bit of a...
Without our shields, that accursed Hulk will scour Cadia clean.
Repairs to the null array are underway. We require only a matter of days.
The Magos asks for time. I have none to give. My wolves will buy all that he needs. I'll urge my battle bards to prepare for my arrival.
Ooh.
By the Fang, I'll not die without a fight.
Alright. Oh god, I love 40k. Jesus Christ, I love 40k, and that is an understatement. Okay. Well then, we're buying time for Cadia. Unfortunately, this will not end very well for the aforementioned planet. However, to nobody's surprise that has ever touched upon anything 40k related, Failbadon the Armless is going to live up to his name and fail. I've actually seen a couple of people defend Failbadon. No, look, he's Failbadon the Armless, for the Harmless even, for a reason. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me select the ship at least. Like, I know it's a tutorial, but still. I want to click it. What are these numbers? What's 18 and 25? What's that mean? Is it the crew? Yeah, no. There's 25 people. This is a city. Right, this is a flying city. The 25 people are not operating that. I'll rotate the camera so I can get the... By the way, the background is just the most awesome thing I've seen in a while, but okay, let's nerd out about that ever so slightly later. Okay, WASD or the arrow... I can't use the arrow keys because those are my recording hotkeys. Or arrow keys, or moving the mouse cursor, okay? Got it, got it, got it. Okay, let's go like this. Do you want me to move somewhere? No, I can move the camera around. I'm not that stupid. Tell me about the complex ship mechanics. Yeah, whatever. Alright, clicking on the ship lets you select it. Finally, we can select things.
By Roosebeard, what's taking so long? War calls. Enough with the tinkering.
Exactly! See, this guy knows what it's all about.
At last, crew of the Firemain's Fang. The despoiler's jaws clamped tight about Cadia's throat. His Blackstone fortress comes to claim the kill. I say nay. Not while the sons of Roos have strength to fight. The valiant dead will shield us from the Black Fleet's curse. We will stalk the will of eternity from amongst the carcasses of its victims. When our fangs are at its belly, we strike with every boarding torpedo and assault craft at our disposal. We will
right.
that Blackstone fortress however we can. Weapons, shields, engines, all father willing, we will tear out its corrupted heart. The Blackstone fortress is so close I can smell it. We'll have to cross that minefield to reach it. Take us through, Captain.
Good God, we have a lot of weapons on this thing. Is this one of the biggest ships in the game? Probably not. It's like a... Well, actually, it's a battle barge, so yeah. Not the largest thing in the world. Don't hit the mines! Don't hit the mines!
Repositioning!
Yeah, there you go. Okay, where are we going exactly? I'm sorry. Are we going over here? Reach the safe area. What is the... Well, this looks like a safe area to... No, no. Okay, we're going to the...
At your command!
We'll reach the safe area like so. Speed controls are there, although disabled for us for the tutorial. This is all rather obvious. Okay, stances. High energy turns. All ahead full, okay. Engagement distance. Engagement angle. Auto engagement. This is... I am supposed to command an entire fleet of these eventually. I can't get around to command one. Okay, emergency warp jump. Yes, this is the get out. This is the GTFO button. Command skills: repair, honor the chapter, call to arms. Oh.
Underway.
Oh God.
Pursued, but grander prey awaits. We cannot waste time in fruitless battle. Press on. We'll return once the Blackstone fortress is a broken hulk.
I was gonna say, this is a most fruitless battle. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna take some fire off. Oh, I'm gonna take some fire, alright. Okay. Let's try and slip in between these mines and get over here, but also... Okay, what is this?
They're gaining.
Burn retros.
Orbital command.
Head
Tell them
full.
to detonate the mines. That explosion should clean our tails of these traitors. Aye, my lord.
What did you say? What did you just say? The ahead full. I was gonna say the ahead full. Yeah, we need to use the ahead full thing. It was. I was about to suggest the very same thing, believe it or not.
Repositioning.
Okay, are we heading up here into the asteroids or whatever? Yeah, blow those up. Glorious.
What they deserved. If only we'd had the time to make it painful.
This is not the time to be boosting or anything. What the hell is that?
All specs show one traitor vessel survived the explosion. It has launched a disruption bomb. It'll obliterate our shields. All sections, prepare for high energy turn. Helm, get us clear of the detonation horizon and bring us about to engage that spineless cur.
Where is it? Is it that way? Okay, where do I go? Do I turn that way?
Ha! So the traitor longs for death.
Okay. Yeah, that it is. Okay. Now our specialty is broadside, so let's not go straight ahead into it. Though I would like to pause the game to check my weapons. Like if I had torpedoes, I'd engage with torpedoes and then turn. But since I don't know what I have at my disposal,
Before we seek their throat.
what do you want me to do? Shooting angle and range. Yes, I am aware of this. You're now in range of my secondary batteries. Which are not probably called secondary batteries, but hey.
Let us test the thickness of his hide. To where we are needed.
Okay, can I launch any of these, like, you know, like, properly launch them?
Main batteries fire!
No. Okay. In that case, let's high energy turn that way. Gee, this is a flagship, mind you, so
At your command.
we should be doing rather well. Lost a little bit of health in that grand engagement back there, but I think you're a bit too close for this, though. I don't know. Like I said, so realistically, these are all squadrons, okay?
Engines engaged.
Good. These are all squadrons. These are boarding torpedoes. These are
We'll settle this
regular
with our teeth at his
torpedoes.
throat.
This is not my main armament.
See how his strength fails. The kill comes soon.
Yeah.
Ready boarding torpedoes.
Lightning strike. Okay, boarding torpedoes. Fire. Where do we fire those from? Is it from the front of the ship or is it from the side? Front of the ship, but they sort of turn. Well, sort of. They turn quite a lot, but okay, yeah. I can go on for days about boarding torpedoes and how awesome they are and how it's a ridiculous concept that works in 40k. Ridiculous in terms of, you know,
End this myself.
it makes sense considering what's inside it is a superhuman and all that, but it's kind of like ridiculous from our standpoint in that you're putting people into torpedoes and then,
The greater quarry.
you know, any human will be turned into mush. But yeah, whatever. Okay.
Most of you are not Fenris born. But today it matters not if you feel the fury of Roos in your veins. It matters not if you hail from Fenris, Mundus Pyra, Kaja, or Marsh. Today we are brothers, bound by one single glorious purpose.
I can't get a few words in about any of my equipment, about it. I can't provide any insightful commentary
Strike a blow worthy of saga and song.
because of these incredible speeches.
Death to the traitors. The moment arrives. Let the engines roar.
They're roaring, alright. Alt to display environmental... Right, well that's not very helpful. I mean, you're telling me that there is an environmental... Oh, I can target various different parts of the ship, I suppose, right? No, you're screwed, my friend, I'm afraid. Where do I check what is my main armament?
We have located an Imperial warship. It's drifting.
Right, this one's ours.
Not responding. However, all specs show that the vessel itself remains viable. We'll claim the vessel as our own. Reinforcements run thin, and even one ship may yet make a difference.
Okay, so basically use lightning strike or boarding action. What's the difference? This does more damage, okay. This has more range, obviously. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna board that thing and take it. Where can I check what the guns are, though? There's a button somewhere. Oh, glorious. Okay. Launch those boarding torpedoes at it. There they go. Look at them. Look at them. There's Astartes in those, you know. At one point, you'd almost prefer them to have, like, high explosive warheads or whatever, than to have them unload troops at you.
My lord, our boarding parties have seized command of the derelict. They report critical damage to weapons control. It won't be okay.
Right.
It shall not go to waste. Evacuate the ship to Cadia. Its fury will be hard in days to come.
I was gonna say, you know, let's get the ship out of here. By the way, Juggernaut, why don't you grab this and then use it? Look at this thing. It's heretical, it's horrible. We don't use heretical weapons. Plus, by the way, they are actually very old. Like, Chaos doesn't exactly innovate much in the way of technology at all. So yeah, that's the reason behind that. I assume, like, to most people this is known, that have read 40k and stuff like that, but I'm gonna explain stuff anyway that seems like a I don't know, like a, I'm not gonna say plot hole, but you know what I mean.
At your command.
Things that seem a little bit unusual or I deem worth mentioning, I will talk about. I could go on about the weapons and then the God, that is gorgeous. Okay, alright, Dratus contact.
Moving to position.
It's not actually called Dratus, but look, it's called Dratus, okay? Let's keep our starboard to them, because, yeah, the boarding torpedoes are not. Well, I could turn in, but there's 3 of them. No, let's not do that. That one we can take over easily with boarding torpedoes and a lightning. We need to take down the shields for the lightning strike first. Okay, we'll launch this at him. Nasty. Okay, launch that. There we go, that should be enough. So it's now just a derelict hull, or a drifting hull. Target the other one. We're going to take some damage here. Right, our shields will not hold. There's 3 of them. Look at them. Tell me that doesn't look horrible. Look at it. Filthy, heretical, just terrible. Just terrible, okay? Unlike ours, and look at that. It's a giant floating Gothic city. It's awesome. Right, let's turn sharply here, keep our starboard towards them. Is that starboard or port? That's starboard, yes.
Underway.
Correct? No, that is... Yes, that is starboard, I was right. Don't question yourself. What is that? What, is it self-destructing? I can't go ahead full, can I? Yeah, that just blew up in my face, pardon the language. I mean, it blew up in their faces too, so I suppose, but... Okay. Oh, we can't do a head full, because we've used up all our energy. Turning away. Alright, I've knocked out most of their weapons, so... Well, he's done heavy damage to them. Mutiny! Ooh, okay. That's interesting. I love the visuals. I'm sorry, I see myself playing this game for a long, long time after the campaign and whatnot for the visuals. Because Jesus Christ, that is awesome. Right, see if you can't get a couple of, oh, they stopped the mutiny, okay. That is such a chaos thing though, right? They've rebelled because the commander sucks. Ah, it's glorious.
Whelps. 10,000 years of hate, and still feeble at heart. Bring us about. The Blackstone Fortress awaits.
I was gonna say 10,000 years of crusading, and really, there's not much to their name.
Good. We'll wait in ambush. Bring us about into that asteroid field and cut the drive. Make us look like one more drifting hulk.
Ooh.
Engines engaged.
Sneaky. Sneaky. Let's speed up time here because there's not much to do. Yeah, whatever we know about that. Warp risk and all that, okay. Status, no casualties, flagship. Status identified. Fully visible and can be targeted by the enemy. Okay, I suppose. Ah, right. Okay. So.
The Blackstone Fortress is almost upon us. Hold your nerve. The closer it comes before we reveal ourselves, the greater our chances of success.
Right. There it is. Now. It's not as big as I thought it would be, honestly. Yeah, it's like really not as big. Doesn't make it any less dangerous. This thing is way more powerful than my ship. Obviously, it's a flipping Blackstone Fortress. The Will of Eternity. 1,000 morale, more hull, more shields. Okay. We're gonna need to launch. Is this like a limited number of uses that I have on these things? Because that's kind of cool. Okay, here's the idea. I let it drift until it gets sort of like there, and then I engage, because that's sort of like a proper,
Hold course.
I could turn a little bit, I suppose. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky.
Inbound vector shifting. This is as close as we're likely to get. Boarding torpedoes stand ready. So shall it be. Command of the Fang is yours. Give her a good death. Hilo, for Roos and the Old Father. For Roos and the Old Father.
Alright, here we go. Fire everything.
That is impossible. Underway.
What is that yellow... yellow? What are you talking about? What is that purple thing? It looks kind of amazing. Okay, let's swing around that way. We're gonna die, by the way. This, like, I have no illusions about that. Like, we're here to die, but we're here to die well. Trying to damage this thing. Probably not gonna happen, but hey. Okay, fire the troops. Good, 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 good. That should do a good bit of damage. Yeah. We didn't even get through the shields. I will on some troops in there. They'll cause some havoc, I suppose.
Sven Bloodhowl, stalwart of a brotherhood famed for their courage. But sometimes, courage is not enough.
Yeah, sometimes you need an Imperial battle fleet and not one barge.
Initialization failed. Null array inert. Insufficient power. Insufficient power. Rerouting. Reroute failed. Power surge. Processing. No data. Power building. Null array deploying.
Right, there we go.
Thus did Cadia earn respite, not through the bravery of Sven Bloodhowl, nor the labors of Magus clan, but through the intercession of a mysterious benefactor. But the respite was short-lived, as the cheers faded, traitor warships blackened the skies.
Yeah.
The siege of Cadia Secundus had begun. The forces of the despoiler came in numbers uncounted, but the walls of Casa Crath held. Even in that darkest of days, the flame of humanity's valor burned bright. With faith burning in their hearts, the defenders held the Chaos Hordes at bay, uncaring of the losses they bore in exchange.
Naturally.
And faith flickers. With every bloody moment, Abaddon's forces drew closer to victory.
Right, all I'm gonna say is, let it be known that the planet broke before the Guard did. But where is this exactly going? I mean, that's a ground war. And this is Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Unless I'm gonna ram my ships into the planet, which, I mean, the Imperium has done stupider things from a strategy standpoint. I don't see how I can help the ground forces. I can cut the reinforcements, obviously, and all that works, but I don't see where this is going. I mean, I've lost my only ship.
We need the location of Abaddon's main fleet before we strike. Admiral,
that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay.
Patrol. Be our eyes.
Gladly, Captain Garrison. We can't proceed until those defense platforms are destroyed.
Oh yes, the infamous defense platforms. Right-click here. I'm assuming you want me to right-click there with the ships. Alright.
All vessels engage drives.
Let's go. So,
Rig our light cruisers for silent running. We'll let our bombers handle this.
We serve.
okay, but let's get our bombers into... I was gonna get them into here and then send the things after them. Look, they don't have the range to hit us in the cloud of stuff. Okay, what do you want me to do here?
Aye, Admiral.
Avenger of Duran, Savior of Retribution, Divine Light. Light Cruiser, Light Cruiser, Light Cruiser. Okay, let's put these two on one, this on two. Because this is the flagship, correct? No, this is the flagship. Why don't you go to the Light Cruiser Dauntless Mark II? It's kind of exactly the same. Okay, never mind. Silent running.
Bring us into position, Captain.
I was gonna do that a long time ago. Okay, get in there. Actually, oh, can I not change what I've done? Oh, come on.
Setting course. Course engaged.
Look at that.
Aye, Admiral.
I can't actually cancel the order. Amazing. Okay, whatever. It's a little bit too handheldy, but okay. I was gonna put them. I was gonna put this behind them to sort of stay a bit more bunched up, but okay.
Starhawk bombers to launch condition. Relaying target coordinates.
Starhawks. I got Fury Interceptors and Shark Assault Boat Squadrons. Okay. Allow me to let loose on the enemy then. Right, this thing does not have a key. The key to any successful engagement, naval engagement. Well, wow. It's not exactly. Well, we are the Imperial Navy, but you know, Space Navy engagement is knowing your ships. This is going to be crucial Because, as you can see, there's tons upon tons of different abilities. Okay? Now, here's the thing. It's like both of the Fight Light Cruisers done. Oh, and only when I select both of them will you let me launch the fighters. Right. Take it out.
Loaded and sent.
Take it out.
Finish this.
Let's see how they do.
All weapons fire at will.
No. No.
We serve.
What do we get out of...
Lock on target. Aye, Admiral.
That was one hell of a hit. And I don't think we lost any, which is really great, but right, do we actually have range from here?
Ready.
No. Here's a good question. Can we... No way, we can't range those things. They're sort of Oh, yeah, we can.
Your orders?
Right, well that's slightly strange. We can outrange them with these things, which I forget what they're called.
Ship ready.
I am most amused. Okay.
Heading acknowledged.
Well, it's a lock-on thing. We can outrange them actually quite heftily. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay.
Your orders?
Let's do that, and let's do that while we're invisible.
Aye, Admiral.
As you might imagine, ships are rather limited in the Cadia campaign, so I don't want to put any harm
We serve.
or get them in any sort of danger
Setting course.
unnecessarily.
We wait your command.
So let's just right, they have a limited number of uses for each battle. Right. However, these weapons that I'm using now do not have a limited number of
Enemy
shots.
defense platform destroyed.
No, they don't. Okay, lovely.
Changing course. Ship ready.
Right, let's blow it up.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Lovely. Lovely. Okay.
So they had time to call for reinforcements. Prepare to engage. None shall escape.
Right. Stay in the fog, though. Yeah, so these are different stances, and there is no such thing as a default stance, which I'm quite alright with, because I probably spend the entire game in default stance. Let's launch fighters, though, all things considered. I think that'll benefit us quite a bit. Let's also launch torpedoes. Yes, that is what we've done. Okay. And as soon as that thing's shields go down, we're going to launch 2 lightning strikes on it. But it's time to get into reload mode. Yeah. Let's get into reload mode, because we're now in, like, they're very close, right? Like, they're right next to us, so let's do that. Also, did the game just activate auto engagement mode for all your ships? I'd like to not do that, though. So yeah, if we can not do that, well, okay, auto engage. Now your shields are down. Lightning strike. Lightning strike.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Lightning strike. I think I'll focus fire on that thing. Right, I'm pretty sure it's dead. But I will... No, I can't launch anything else. Okay. Are there any type of weapons I can launch at it right now that are not on cooldown? No.
We wait your command.
Oh, the thing is pretty damn dead. The game's slowed down for me, which I appreciate, but I'm really done. Like I've done everything I need to.
Engaging engines.
Right, let's have you focus on that, because he's not actually dead. Let's all shoot that thing. I don't like you focusing one of my ships down. It's not very helpful, or conducive to anything, really. And I can't really get out of range of them, because they do have a fair bit of range.
Ship ready.
I suppose we could, we turn, like, suddenly
We serve.
to the other side. Yeah, okay, let's
Acquiring
do
new
that.
vector. Changing course.
Have you
Your orders.
parallel with them, and have you sharply turn to the other side. Right, makes sense, right?
Force engaged.
Yeah. Okay.
We wait your command.
Can I go to normal speed, please? Like the enemy ship, make it priority 1. Okay, I'll make it priority 1.
Finally, we'll focus fire on
Here's the
target's
main
weapon
problem.
systems to reduce their firepower.
Okay. Focus fire on the enemy's weaponry. Sure. Well, we're focusing fire on a dead ship. It's practically dead, but okay.
Blow those abominations apart.
We're blowing them apart, alright? We're blowing them apart. You've gotten most of your shields back. No, your shields are offline, actually. But it's taking some time for you to get them back.
Course engaged.
Up and running. I don't like this. They've separated one of me ships. That's fine.
We serve.
You actually... Did we kill... No, we didn't kill it. It's still in there. Ow. Right, well, shields are back up at least. And now we're sort of screwed. Okay, ahead full. Close the gap. Ahead full, close the gap.
We wait your command.
And we seriously need to get you in there.
Engaging target.
Okay, Starhawk bombers.
We serve.
I can't have you do anything until you turn around, so...
Ship ready.
Okay, let's send the boarding party over. There they go.
We wait your command.
Get these two in there.
Aye, Admiral.
Send the boarding party over as well. We'll fire some melter torpedoes in that general direction. And I'll send boarding ships on that thing. One might actually be able to take it over with the combination of the two. Right, you've blown up. Now it's time to turn around and fire on the other thing. Glorious.
We serve.
Right, they got their shields up, but not for long. Interceptors there. I don't know about that one. Okay, turn around that way. We'll fire regular torpedoes at them for once, because we can.
Your orders.
And we'll do another boarding party strike. Like so.
We wait your command.
And you... I'm gonna send in another
Shark assault boats
one of
on their
those.
way. Ship ready.
Okay. They've lost a good bit of troops, but... Yeah, it's...
We serve.
No, the boarding wasn't as effective as I thought it would be, so let's just destroy it with... Yeah, those are gone. Okay, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Additional traitors
Like, long term, what have we lost? Like, a little bit of health off of these two. Was it clean? No. This is 40k, we don't do clean kills, but...
A mutiny is underway.
What?
Your excuses do not concern me, Captain. Crush the mutineers and bring your ship into the fight. Am I understood?
We serve.
Right. Executing the mutineers reduces the remaining number of troops by 1/3. Pause until I read all this, okay? The execution option is not available if the ship's deck is destroyed or the last troop step has been reached. Okay. How do I execute them?
Ship ready.
Status mutiny. Due to morale loss. Obviously they have 1,000 morale, as you can see, but this is just for the purposes of, Huh.
Aye, Admiral. Heading acknowledged.
My lord,
Right.
the has been contained. Morale is ebbing, but we stand ready to fight.
At last. Now, seize this precious chance at redemption. For you and for your crew. Duty and death await.
Your orders? Reloading. Setting course.
Okay. Can we not move the ships? Can we have them stationary? All to arms, sure.
Underway.
Reinforced troops. Oh yeah, we've reinforced the dead ones. Lovely. Let's also rally. Send those over. All your stuff is on cooldown. You are getting your ass handed to you. So let's do a lightning strike on that thing. Send the boarding party that way.
We wait your command.
Send some craft over there.
Underway.
And I'll send melter torpedoes or regular torpedoes. I'll send regular torpedoes over to like that area.
Course engaged.
See if they can't fish anything out.
We serve.
Okay, shields are holding on most ships.
Impossible,
Can't do
Admiral.
lightning strikes. Do a lightning strike on that?
Impossible, Admiral.
Oh, those are really dumb fire torpedoes. Okay. I thought they could like... Ha! Right, well that's interesting. Yeah, those torpedoes are not very good.
Ship ready.
In this particular way that I use them. Should have guessed that they'd head over there.
Impossible, Admiral.
Have you deal with that.
Impossible, Admiral.
That. We'll have these two deal with the other ship.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Okay. Now, you. Sharp turn that way. You, I don't really care, just sort of sit there and do things. We're going to launch torpedoes now and see if they're any more effective than they were a minute ago. Melter torpedoes this time.
Coordinates acknowledged.
You need to turn around, like, right now, though. Alright, there we go.
Understood.
See if they... Oh, that is so close. Alright, never mind. Boarding.
We serve.
Boarding.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Oh, we nearly got them.
Aye, Admiral.
Ooh, we nearly got them. I would hope
Engines.
that fewer crew actually results in, you know, like
Ship ready.
their ship being less effective, if that makes any sense. But they reinforced
We
most
wait
of
your
it.
command. Setting course.
Okay, let's focus on this thing's weapons,
We serve.
if we can. What's the other? What's the default focus? None. Okay.
Your orders.
Like sort of just like hit whatever you can type thing, I suppose. Let's try and hit it with torpedoes again, and I'll send some bombers after it too. Right, there looks relatively likely to hit. Let's see if we did. Yep, looks like they're going in. Boom! Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
More chaos vessels inbound. Emperor's teeth. If failure is
Okay, I have a different idea now.
light in my eyes. This is Admiral
Go to
Hargrave
lock-on mode.
We fight to the death.
Engaging
You
engines.
boost up in there. We're gonna sit here, okay? We're gonna sit in this little nebula type thing,
Changing course.
and we're gonna fight all the Chaos Hordes.
Lock on
You two go to
target.
lock on.
Understood. Your
Right.
orders.
We're a little bit surrounded.
Ship ready.
Yeah, these ships aren't
We serve.
going very far, are they?
We wait your command.
And we have an advantage while we're in the nebula, but very soon they're going to be in the nebula too. It's not much of a nebula, it's like a gas formation or whatever. Doesn't matter. Pause it here. Let's see. Realistically, like, I'm losing these ships, or most of them, if not all. What can we do to cause, like, some severe damage to the enemy? Well, we can try and focus one of them down, right? We'll slow down here a little bit. So off go all the fighters and bombers and stuff like that. Off go all the torpedoes and the boarding parties. Not the torpedoes yet.
Your orders?
Speaking of torpedoes, we don't have any anymore. Ah, damn it. Should have used the last ones, but then again, I didn't know I'd get attacked by heavy cruisers and whatnot. What is this? Yeah, it is, like, heavy cruisers. Okay. So, what do we do now? I have lightning strikes on these things. I can't use them until the shields are down. Look at the secondary batteries. Look at this. This is insane. This should do some fair bit of damage. And there we go. So we now lightning strike them.
Admiral, this would appear to be the Despoiler's main fleet. Auspex readings confirm the presence of a Blackstone fortress.
Signal the phalanx.
Yeah.
Our mission ends in success, but our duty abides.
Ship ready.
No longer in lock. Oh, you can't change. Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to kill this cruiser, mate. Like, I'm not gonna touch the Blackstone fortress. It's not even the Blackstone. I keep calling it Blackstone for some reason. It's not exactly made out of stone, so you know. But hey. Just try and focus this thing down and die well. I'll get a reload as well. Because you're kind of in close range now.
We wait your command.
Right, can we use any of our special fancy weaponry? Not really. We'll be able to use bombers soon.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Send in the Starhawks. Amazingly, though, they haven't focused fire on any one particular ship of mine. So that sort of works.
You've done your part, Admiral. I hereby take command of this engagement. We'll
Okay.
give that Blackstone Fortress an opponent worthy of its size.
Oh god.
To where we are needed. Commodore Trudeau.
That's a monastery.
Estimates are still formulating, but we confirm the Sanctus Malefic, the Apocalyptia, the Vengeful Spirit. Emperor, shield us, but we're staring at half of the Black Fleet. Maybe more.
Understood. And Cadia itself?
Preliminary scans and Vox chatter confirm fighting on all continents. The greatest concentration appears to be at Casa Kraf on Cadia Secundus. The Herald of Absolution is inbound with our Adeptus Sororitas allies.
Good. Remind all
Last one.
Talon squadrons that Celestine must make planetfall. All other concerns are secondary.
Confirmed. Captain, there's a Blackstone fortress in near orbit. Tentatively identified as the Will of
It is the Blackstone Fortress. Why did I...
confirms the Fire Main's Fang has already failed to bring it to ruin.
Look, okay, I'm in a bit of a rush.
Failure from the sons of Rus. The so-called saint was correct. These are dark days indeed.
Your orders?
As they always are in dark days, Commodore. We bring the Emperor's fire and burn away the darkness. Prepare for battle.
Now, here's the thing. A Phalanx-class monastery is one of the biggest things the Imperium has, and one of the most well-defended things the Imperium has.
Inbound. Vanguard vessels closing fast.
Brittle foes to be crushed beneath the phalanx.
Problem is, it's not getting anywhere anytime soon. As in, it's the slowest thing known to mankind. However,
Brace for impact.
it did sort of scare away most of the things. Brace for impact. do I literally go brace for impact? Okay. Check out the amount of weapons this thing has. Like, one little segment of this has more firepower than all 3 of my cruisers from some time ago. Some time ago being, I don't know, a couple of minutes.
We wait your command.
Yeah, this thing's dead. Oh, this thing's so much fire.
We have visual on the Will of Eternity, Captain. Almost in weapons range.
Acknowledged. All crews to battle stations. Hold
No,
this course.
you're not almost in range of the Will of Eternity. You're trying to save this one tiny little ship here, and this tiny little ship here.
Additional vessels closing on intercept course. They're closing too swiftly to evade.
Let the fleas bite. The phalanx's hide is thick. Too thick for their teeth. Hold main batteries
Alright,
by order.
go and take out the ship, never mind. A head full. Well, oh, actually, wait. I'll have you turn first, then I'll go ahead full. Not how the game envisioned this this engagement going, I'm afraid.
Maximum burn.
But that is fine. We'll put you on lock-on, and we'll keep these ships sort of behind everything, right? Slowly peckering away at the enemy. Keep you well behind any sort of real fighting. Put you in full speed too, since the game won't let me proceed until I do that. My shields are gone though. Yeah, this thing is tough, but it's... like, it's not the toughest thing in the world, is what I'm getting at. Okay, we killed it.
Ship ready.
Yeah, I think I was right trying to preserve these ships, because this monastery is in risk now. Mind you, it is fighting half the invasion fleet of Chaos all at the same time, and it's one vessel, but still, that's also in the completely wrong stance. Like, you don't put it in this stance for what you're trying to do. You don't do that. There's a very good reason why you don't do that. There's nothing actually ramming it, that's the reason. You're in brace for impact. Mind you, your hull damage is reduced from not just from being hit, but it's just generally reduced, so I don't know. It's not bad, but don't exactly want to launch any fighters or bombers or whatever. We'll launch some interceptors on you. You just bullied it to death. You literally just rammed the bloody thing and went, nah, whatever. Okay.
Aye, Admiral.
How are we doing over here? You drift a little bit too much, I'm afraid, but hey. Nothing to be done. Let's lightning strike there.
We serve.
Not sure as I'll hope you do.
Starhawks
On
loaded
that
and
thing.
set.
We're losing these ships, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this. Starhawks there as well.
We wait your command.
I'm going to put you on brace for impact too, just to reduce hull damage.
Ship ready.
Because I'm trying to have you live
Coordinates acknowledged.
for at least a while longer. You're distracting enemies away from the monastery.
Aye, Admiral. Engaging engines. Your orders?
I'll make it a confession here, and I haven't actually read The Fall of Cadia yet.
At your command.
So I know what happens, I read the TLDR of it, but I haven't read the entire thing. Because it is a lengthy bloody bastard, and we'll have like 11 novels to read for uni, which I all hate. Like, pretty much, I hate all of them apart from Tristram Shandy,
We serve.
which is a masterpiece.
Your orders?
Though even all the stupidity and the... Well, not stupidity. It's the good kind of stupid, right? It's the sort of funny stupid, not literally stupid.
Unleash the phalanx's fury. Let Abaddon know we've come for him.
Yeah.
Ready.
You distract. Can I get you out of here? No. It would be a bit cheesy, wouldn't it? I think we... Did we kill the... No, we haven't killed anything.
Fortress shields are holding. We're barely scratching it.
Keep firing. We'll flay that abomination an inch at a time if we must.
At your order. Victory or death.
It's flaying us. Is what's happening. Like, it is actually flaying us, Commander.
Captain, the Will of Eternity's shields are down.
Impossible! Confirm.
Confirmed. They're gone.
I'll wager my right hand they have wolves loose in their belly. The fangs of Fenris bite deep. It's our turn.
I was gonna say, those fangs of Fenris have better done... I mean, those boarding torpedoes have better done something. Alright, yeah, that's a squadron of those gone. That's fine, though. When are we in range of actual boarding stuff? Soon, okay.
We serve.
See if we can't help those fangs bite a little bit deeper, eh?
Ship ready. We wait your command.
Honestly, the most amazing thing I've done this entire battle is keep these two ships alive. So I've managed to outrun pretty much darn near everything they've thrown at me, and somehow I'm doing a not such a terrible job at it. Alright, here we go. Right, that thing's on fire. 25 troops lost in the assault. Yeah, we can take it over. Soon. Yeah, we're gonna take this thing over, apparently. That is a twist and a half.
The Blackstone Fortress is coming apart. We're too close. If its reactors go critical, the Phalanx will be caught in the blast. The damage.
The Sons of Dawn are too stubborn to die. Why should his regal daughter prove different? Gaze on the Blackstone Fortress's death, Commodore. Gaze, and rejoice for service fulfilled.
I tried to get out of the way. I think I did. We're gonna lose some people in the blast, but I
Engines engaged.
think I got away. Yeah? Did I? Well, it looks to me like I did, and that's good enough. So much for the famed fortresses. All it took was one of the largest and most heavily armed and armored
Archmagos, your reputation precedes you.
flying vessels to
Come to Cadia. Bleaker than you know. My adepts uncovered pylons on Area.
to take it out.
They are a perfect match for those present on Cadia, but were reduced to null during the Fourth Black Crusade. Abaddon. His malice holds greater purpose than we knew.
Oh yeah, this is the...
Ruined pylon fields have been discovered on many worlds, all unmade by the Despoiler. Why? Their heritage is alien, their purpose unknown. The pylons' forges remain shrouded, known only to the Omnissiah, but their purpose is revealed. They contain the Eye of Terror. If they are destroyed, the Immaterium will claim all. The Imperium will be no more. The pylons must be safeguarded. They are our only weapon against the encroachment of chaos. But I need time to study. Go. Make your studies. May the Emperor guide you.
Right. Well... amusing. instead of defending Cadia, we are now defending all of known space. Fair enough. You've upped the ante. Jesus, deep enough for you?
I mean you no harm. But you are an abomination.
I prefer honored guest. But abomination or not, you and I have common cause.
Logic dictates otherwise.
Then you don't seek to understand the nature of this matrix.
You comprehend its secrets.
I was there when they first awakened. Or perhaps I wasn't. Memory is such a fickle thing. Neither of us desires to see this galaxy ripped asunder by the Imperial ones. Destroy me if you wish. Nothing will change. For me, for you, for this world.
Show me.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit unexpected. Tell you what, though, on that shockingly light-hearted Necron, well, as far as Necrons go, we're going to end it here for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This was Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, or the prologue to the game at the very least. Yeah, we're going to continue next time, and guess I'll see you then.
Admiral, this is madness.
Actually, we're going to finish the cutscene.
A good officer commands without doubt, and obeys without question.
Entering real space in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go.
Emperor, we're in the heart of the fight.
That's a good thing, right?
Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. Form up.
I love the fact that you can control this. It's a cutscene, but you can control a good bit of it. It's so good. It's so good.
Squadrons.
Race for impact.
We've lost the Purity Blade.
Silver Dawn to Cadian High Command. Where do you need us?
This battle is lost. We must disengage.
Coward. Commissar. Do your duty.
As the Emperor wills.
Right? I was gonna say.
Phalanx to Silver Dawn. This is Commodore Trevaux. Situation critical. Chaos forces have launched a full-scale planet strike. They aim to destroy the pylons of the Elysian fields. They must not succeed. Reinforce the position. The Phalanx will cover your back. Remain vigilant. We have reports that the Despoiler leads the assault. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. Silver Dawn. This is the Admiral. All ahead full.
Auspex readings indicate unusual energy signatures at the Elysian fields.
Explain. I need more.
That's a weird-looking energy
By
thing.
the Emperor.
Omnissiah's grace. This is beyond my experience. Analyzing complete. The pylons, the energy beam is repelling the Eye of Terror.
How is that possible? No matter. Our duty remains.
It's possible with buggy lightning. That's how it is. Lighting, sorry. It's possible with, well, it sort of looks like lightning too, but it's possible with buggy lighting. That's how it's possible. Look at that. It's terrible.
We cannot let this opportunity slip away. All vessels, engage the vengeful spirit.
Oh.
For the salvation of mankind and vengeance long due, we will destroy this abomination once and for all.
This is Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. We have our orders, and we're closer than anyone else. Today, the arch-traitor dies at our hands. Divert all power to weapons. Load torpedoes. We are the Emperor's fury.
We are the
shall not
Imperial
fail.
Navy.
Fire! All weapons!
Vengeful Spirit is firing.
The Vengeful
Sustaining
Spirit just
hull
kicked
damage.
your ass.
Structural breaches on all decks.
No! No!
Weapon system critical. Reactor critical. Fires reported on all decks. We are heavily damaged. Estimated crew loss 65,000.
The Vengeful Spirit intercepted our torpedoes. No significant damage.
What? What have I done? My pride. My arrogance.
Additional Chaos vessels inbound.
Very well. If that is how this ends. If we are to die, let it be with the Emperor's light in our
Overload the
eyes
reactor,
and
blow up.
his fury in our voice. We fight on. All hands. One last effort before they overwhelm us.
Just blow up the ship. Yeah.
Admiral, the enemy are peeling away.
No. You must be mistaken.
Confirmed. They are moving towards the wreckage of the Blackstone Fortress.
What? What are they doing? Vox officer, transmit a wideband message to all forces on Cadia. Tell them to evacuate the planet. Now!
Well, they're not going to make it on time. I mean, they're moving rather quickly, but here's the thing. Oh god. Well, there's the fall of Cadia spoiled for me. Alright. I was going to end the episode minutes ago. Okay, there we go. That was Cadia. So that's how the planet fell. I honestly don't know that I didn't know all the. I sort of know. I sort of knew. Okay, but like I said, I didn't read the entire thing, and I tried to not go into details much. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff for me to read, right? I'm by no means the expert, and well, it just takes time I don't exactly have. But my excuses aside, that was the prologue in one video. I didn't mean to do it like that, but there we go. So, how long was that? Like an hour and a half video, whatever? Let me check the time. 2 hours of... Yeah, it's like an hour. Okay, it's an hour. It's not terrible. Yeah, okay. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time with the Imperium campaign proper this time, and yeah, anyways, have fun, take care, bye-bye. God, I love the game. So far, like, okay, I'll give you this. So far, is it better than the first one? Absolutely. I love it. So far, it's been great. See you next time.